So a lot of people basically were asking for it. Like, let's just do it. I was taking a break. I was meaning to do this later on, maybe at the end of the week when the new episode was out. I was going to do this episode and then episode after this, since it's the conclusion episode. After this, I was about to get both of them collided together. Technically, this was the conclusion episode, and the next one was kind of the start of a new arc. But I'm gonna start off by saying animation quality just it's it's completely different from what I would have expected because it was just so good because there were so many moments in this single episode that just personally enjoyed so much because it felt it just felt so natural and fluid and it just was so good for what it is like just unbelievably good and plus I know a lot of people would love to talk about what just happened in the episode about how Rekka was simply killed off basically in this episode. Yes, he's dead. Rekka is dead, and he's not coming back. And one of the things that I think so, I personally give Fire Force points for is that it does not shy away from killing people. And we have seen this early on from early stages. Like even in the previous episode, we saw that a child was basically turned into an infernal. So yes, there are circumstances where there are certain people who are saved and then there are certain people who get killed and it doesn't matter it's a hero or a villain. So I like that personally. I like when an anime turns out to be like that. So simply putting that all that aside right now, let's also talk about what happened with Rekka basically here and all this stuff, this new stuff that has been popping up. So there's this new organization now that's basically going after a certain something like the Adola Bursters, like people who have Adola Burst and everything, like they are going after those sort of people, and it's basically the power of sun through what the explanation of this episode gave. I'm not going to go much into detail because later on we're going to get more information on it, and I don't want to go into that right now. I want to talk about it just in like the how the episode shows basically how the upper half of the shit that's there, basically the basic shit that was shown to us in this episode, and not only that, but we also come to know that there is a new organization, and this organization basically is not related to Joker. It seems in any way, shape, or form because yes, Joker seems to be a completely different person from this organization. Like he's a completely different type of guy. So yes. Other than that, we also see that there's basically there's a transfer at the end of the episode. If you guys haven't seen the end credits and all of that stuff, and yes, we get a new transfer. Like the Neko girl is finally in there. Tamaki is in the office and everything. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yes, and we also like Shinra's dubbed about his brother and everything. Like I'm trying to keep this as much spoiler free for future as possible, but yes, there are some dubs that Shinra had about his brother in this episode, which will be a clue to the future episodes. And we also see Arthur in a way, like going through the desert and everything. Now, I haven't reached to the that part yet, so I don't personally know what Arthur is doing in the deserts and everything, but it has to do something with his power ups and everything. It's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna happen. Something like that's gonna happen. But anyways, let me know what you think about this episode of Fire Force, the animation. I really don't have anything to say about Date Production. Date Production just does good animation. We have seen that with JoJo many times. So I think so. That's just simply how it is. Like I don't have any problems with Date Production or anything like that. When it comes to animation, that is. As for the story, it's developing, it's creating, it's solving one mystery to just create another mystery, which I personally like because there's still a lot that this series is yet to explore, and I like that they're going in deep with the exploration and aspect of the series and building on the mystery onto the series. Really, really appreciate that for this series, personally. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.